Thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to be making a BLT salad. Now that sounds kind of peculiar, but I got the inspiration from the Trim Healthy Mama Starter book. On page 146, they have a really good recipe I've made before for a BLT wrap. So we're going to be putting everything in there, plus a couple other goodies. So I hope you'll join me. So I don't typically buy a lot of pre-made salad mix, but these were on sale at my local grocery store. So I got a couple different kinds of lettuce that sounded good. I really liked the tender butter. And then this was a Parisian greens. So what I'm gonna do is just crisp these up. I always do this before I make a salad. It's really easy, really fast. And while the rest of my food is cooking, I can get my lettuce nice and crisp. So even if you've got some older lettuce that maybe is a little on the wilty side, let me show you how to crisp up your lettuce to make a great salad. So I just take a bowl of ice water and I throw all of my greens inside of the bowl. And I'm just gonna let them sit here in the ice water. And this is gonna actually crisp them up. It's not gonna hurt anything. It actually is gonna make these really, really crispy, just like you get in the restaurant. These are gonna be delicious. So we're gonna set these aside while we're cooking our bacon. Now when I cook up my bacon, I actually cook it all up at one time, and then I freeze whatever I don't eat at that particular meal. And then I just take it out of the freezer, a piece or two for breakfast, and it just doesn't take so long to cook every time. And if you just crisp it up in the microwave for like 30 seconds, it's great. It's just such a good way to do it. So this is some Applewood smoked uncured bacon. I always buy the uncured. The other kind with the nitrites usually will, trigger a headache for myself and for my husband. I don't think cured food is really that good for you. This is my bacon. It actually looks kind of fatty, but what can you do? Sometimes you get really good solid bacon. Sometimes you get the fattier pieces like this. So it's the way it is. This is what they had at the store. So it's time to put our salad together. Let me show you now how simple it is. Now that I've had these greens soaking, all we're gonna do is empty them out and put them through a salad spinner, and you're gonna see how crisp they become. All right, so I emptied all the water out. I put it in a salad spinner, and all I'm gonna do is get all the water out. And that's all there is to it. It's pretty simple. All right, this is my salad. Look at all that excess water that this took off. Look at that, it's amazing. I'm gonna link a couple salad spinners in my Amazon store above, and if you're interested and you've never tried one, you can just see how great they work. So another thing I do is that I take a little bit of the salad and I just kind of, you see there's not much water at all. I mean, this is great. There's a little underneath it, but not much even then. All right, so let's get our salad put together. This is such a delicious salad. It's got all the things in it. I love it. I'm gonna call it a BLT plus because it's gonna have a couple extra goodies in it. So I start off by putting this wonderfully crisp lettuce right on top of the salad. So if you're making a BLT, yours is gonna be a little different, of course, because you're gonna have your lettuce in your sandwich. Got some big pieces of radicchio in here. All right, so I've got lots of goodies here. So I'm just gonna put a few pieces of bacon right across the top of it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of red onion. Now, if you're not a fan of onion, you go ahead and just leave it off. I really love onion, so I'm gonna put it on my salad. And then I've also got some red and some green peppers. So I'm gonna put some of my red bell peppers Just like that. And I'm going to put some green bell peppers. Just like this. And then I've got, you know, it doesn't sound quite like what you're used to having, but I love boiled eggs. So even though they're like $917 each, we're gonna add an egg or two to our salad. So I'm gonna go ahead and add an egg. I'm also gonna add some little pieces of egg. Just like this. And then I'm going to put some tomatoes in, because what kind of a salad is it if you don't have tomatoes? I mean, it is a BLT. And last but not least, not everybody's a fan of avocados, but y'all know I really am. So I'm going to add me some avocado. See if I can get it out in one swift swoop here. I think I can. What do you know? I'll leave half for my hubby. Boy, that sure looks good already. Wow, and I haven't even added the famous Homestead Patch seasonings. All right, so we can't forget our Homestead Patch herbs. I grow these and they are so delicious. So all I'm gonna do is just sprinkle a little bit of these right over the top. I love my Homestead Patch herbs. And on my avocado, you know I can't eat it without the Better Than the Bagel seasoning. So I'm gonna put some of that on. Just like that. Maybe a little on my egg too. All right. And there you go. We're gonna give this bad boy a try. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and have a bite of the salad. I've just been dying to have some of this bacon and this egg, and oh, this is gonna be the little bite of avocado. I gotta have everything, you know how I am. All right, so let me take a little bite. BLT salad. Oh, it's so good. You've got to try this. So let me ask you a quick question. If you were dieting, could you stand to have this for dinner? Trim Healthy Mama. Can't go wrong. So if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a like, a thumbs up, or ring the bell for future notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. So this is my son, Louis. He's got another YouTube channel on YouTube. And he's a professional photographer as well as a graphic designer. And he helped me design and take better photographs and thumbnails, which you're seeing in the video today. So I'm going to link a video above and it'll show exactly how he did this video. But I'm also going to be sending a link at the end of my video with his YouTube channel. So if you can go online, maybe subscribe, you'll learn so much about photography and graphic design. He's such a help to me, and I just wanted to take a moment to introduce him. He also did this amazing makeover in my office, so he's pretty talented.